This is not exactly the topic of this channel, but I wanted to talk a little bit about the SJCAM SJ4000, which I bought in order to help me with the recording of my technical videos. This is technically an action cam that is supposed to be a cheap replacement for the GoPro. It comes with acrylic water resistant enclosure that can be submerged down to 30 meters deep below the water. It can do different video resolutions up to 4K, 30 frames per second, half speed slow motion, full HD 60 frames per second, short range Wi-Fi video transmission, time lapse, sound recording. But what I'm interested in is what is the video quality looking like. The first thing I noticed about this camera is that it has kind of a darker picture, even during daylight. I tried boosting up the exposure to the maximum, but the issue still persists. Even during daylight, the image looks a little too dark for my taste. This could be a good thing considering the cinematic aspect it gives to it around the corners of the screen, but I know this thing mainly happens because of the small sized CCD chip, which doesn't receive too much light quantity on its surface. And this brings in another problem. The ISO factor of the camera goes up too much and the picture looks extremely fuzzy and pixelated instead of crisp clear. This is how the indoor quality of the video is looking like, and right now I am recording the sound with this camera also, so you can hear the quality of the sound. The thing I wanted to do with the slow motion function of this camera was to pop a capacitor and film it in slow motion. Okay, that wasn't so slow motion as I expected. I think I had better results in one of my ex video filming with the mobile phone and then slowing the video during editing.
So much for the mounting system, huh?
The next thing was to mount it on one of my RC planes and test it in motion. Right, what good is an action cam if it cannot handle the speed? When the nose of the plane was going up towards the sky and the camera was being exposed to more light, it would try to compensate with the CCD electronic shutter and dim the image. And then, when the plane would go down again, the camera would open up the shutter so fast and it would increase the ISO until it would generate that fuzzy aspect again. Not to mention the fact that the vibrations of the plane would continuously add movement, which generated something like a blur effect. The best image is in plain daylight and with slow movements. Overall, I think I could work with this action cam if I shoot the scenes with different cameras and then combine them, but I have to admit that I expected something better out of it.